for you to straight up pick a Weaver into. But, yeah, with that instant hex, follow-up silence, it's not the greatest. But I wouldn't put it past them. You know, they could certainly pick Weaver again. VGJ still. 4 tombs. I don't think we're going to see some Siraction Slacks plays here. I don't know if we'll see the chance for 4 tombstones. Maybe, if we're lucky. More for KP, says Caps in the chat. Yep.
Radiant team.
Any sort of those hard carries are always nice to think at the moment. And well, there's one of them. There's one of them. Terrorblade. Not your Morphling, but similar sort of lines as it. Having that super hard carry. I feel like this is, at the moment, this meta, a lot of teams, you get, like, the Morphlings and the Terrorblades can be just game-winning.
5 seconds remaining.
And Terrorblade this game, it's pretty nice. There isn't large amounts of physical. Sure, you've got the Razor. But other than that, you have 3 heroes looking to burn. So, the early stages are going to be difficult for Terrorblade. Sorry. Early stage, there is burst for the Terrorblade. But I don't think it's sort of the burst. It's not enough burst that's going to scale to the point where, you know, once Terrorblade has a few stat items, he's going to be feeling pretty good about himself.
Dire team ban.
But yeah, Terrorblade could get crushed at the beginning with the amount of early game burst that Ehome have. Death Prophet, final ban from Ehome. It's just a question of VGJ Storm if they think that puck is mid, or if they think it's off lane.
5 seconds remaining.
What do they want to do?
Dire team pick.
I think it's an offlane puck. Take the Tinker out. I mean, to be fair, if you're playing Terrorblade, you kind of have to back that hero. Definitely one of the best answers to any time you see a Terrorblade looking to play.
10 seconds remaining.
Pick here for Storm. They need that mid hero for Raya.
5 seconds remaining.
Unless he's going to throw us off board and it is going to be a mid AA. Unlikely. This isn't Na'Vi. And there is your Eric Dong hero. Your 747, your Raya, whatever you want to call him. Ember Spirit. There is an instant hex in the game. And silence and such could be
10 seconds remaining.
But it's one of those cores you can have in the fight, and it's very hard for Razor to really directly do anything against. You know, you're not going to be standing there on the front necessarily all the time. You can break the gap with remnants. But it's been a long time since I've seen an Ember Spirit, to be fair. Did we have any Ember at the Major? I feel like we didn't. At least not in the games I casted. It's been a hero that has not been favoured at all by the top teams. So that is a little bit of a surprise. But as I say, it's definitely something that I've seen 747 play. But one of the heroes he's very confident on. Final pick for Ehome. And I mean, with that Tinkerban in mind, Ehome, if VGJ Storm were right, that Ehome's still looking for their mid, so they can pick something to go up against December and have a favourable time. They may have just done it there. They grabbed the OD for CTY. OD very, very good this game. TB. A little vulnerable to being blown up by the SKAA, but I think sort of the core matchup here makes the OD very strong here. Well, let's see how it goes, ladies and gentlemen. As always, thank you very much for joining the stream. Hop into the car. These players pick up their heroes.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I mean, A Smith, I see what you asked about the TB, but actually, yes, Saber Dota counters it pretty good. Yeah, once he gets the Ags online, it just makes it impossible. Well, not impossible, but very hard to push with the Tinker illusion. And sure, yeah, you could argue that maybe you can use the Sunder when you're being burst low, but at the same time, if the Tinker's good, you know, Terrorblade's got no sort of hold or catch, so a rearm blink will always get the Tinker away from a Terrorblade. Terrorblade cannot ever deal with the hero in a one-on-one unless the Tinker massively messes up. And yeah, sure, you can eventually get a BKB, and that we do see that happen. You know, it's not like it's impossible to win the game. It's just it's very hard. It's like you would always choose to take the Tinker out if you're playing the Terrorblade over the majority of other heroes. KP mid? No. KP's playing the TB safe lane. KP's standing in as the carry. Yeah, KP's a strong carry. Yeah, he used to play it position in the past. So I think you can look forward to seeing KP doing some big stuff on the TB. Why am I not advised that there is no English talent on site for MDL Macau, so this is considered the place to watch the games. They're sort of MDL's always very relaxed about English coverage, so basically they've asked me to do it through BTS. BTS has asked me, and you know there isn't any sort of funding so for the English coverage. So I'm doing this for free, boys. So subscribe. I'm doing this for the love of the Dota. I'm not really. I'm doing it for the tasty ad revenue. I wish. But no, I'm doing this because God's offered me the games, said, you know, cast these games, get some views on your channels. And I was like, sure. But no, they don't cover English coverage. Chinese tournament. Sometimes they focus on the Chinese view, and that's understandable. I mean, this tournament, to be fair as well, isn't, you know, it is interesting to the Western viewer, but it's not to the same extent as if you had all the big Western teams. You know what I mean? Like, for the Western viewers, you're looking at what? Games. And obviously, we've got some big guys from BTS as well. Gods and LD doing casting as well at the moment, I believe. I don't know who's casting at the moment over on the main stream, but do be sure to check it out. You got the main Beyond the Summit stream, where they are doing whatever. Was casting that one. But for us, for now, on this channel, we have VGJ Storm versus Ehome. I'm OD Pixel, and we'll get yourself familiarized with the teams. VGJ Storm has Snake King and Sand King. It is the core Sand King. We have Fali moving around on the Undying. KP, the carry, Terrorblade, Rio, mid lane, Ember Spirit, Sand King for AA. Over on Ehome. Old Chicken. One of my favorite names of a Chinese player. HYM Shadow Shaman. Y. Also is Innocence correct? They changed their name so many times. I think it's Innocent. CTY.
The battle begins.
Yeah, that is the OD.
Finally, have this.
The puck. Stanking's not on Stanking. The Snake King. Just to clear things up, we've got 3 kings in the game. Stanking is on the. And actually, someone said KP mid, and we're like, no, KP. They're taking the Terrorblade mid. I mean, I don't. Why? Why would you put a Terrorblade against an OD and a Shadow? I don't understand that. Sure, the Ember's going to have a tough time. Screw the Ember. Make him suffer. Don't make your Terrorblade suffer. I mean, well, these guys are professionals. They know what's up. But to me, this seems a bit weird. I don't know. Sure, I guess he's got Metamorphosis to farm. But okay. Alright. See how he does. So Ember's going to be top. And he's going to be against the Ogre, the puck, so it's not necessarily going to be an easy lane. So we'll see how well KP can do relying on the Metamorphosis to get I don't think I've ever seen a Terrorblade being taken mid in order to avoid the mid from being sacked that hard. Well, let's see how he does. See how he does. See how much this to get into the tower. Oh, well. There we go. I'm ready for. Oh, he's got the back of a fleet. There we go. He's going to get some help. Oh no, Mr. Yes, come on. Come on, KP. Oh no, you missed that one. Oh, he's going for harassment. Oh, he's getting that. Interested to see how this Terrorblade mid lane goes for VGJ Storm. Super mid. KP he's got to rely on the Metamorphosis. Once that Metamorphosis is gone, he's going to have to hope for some heavy help from Fleet. Bottom lane, the last lane that we're yet to really look upon. It's 1v1, Old Chicken versus Snakey. Old Chicken should be fine here. Top, Rio. To get the lane under the tower. Lane guard there. Guarantee the CS. Looking to sit mid. Bully the OD. Top. Ball's being made as Ehome take the creep wave back to safety. He's going to have a TP up top by HYM. Going to lead this mid lane as the 1v1. Wanting CTY to get the levels in this matchup. Very important. She has the Arcane Orb online. It's going to be very nice to harass KP. As it stands, Still's enough. Keep back this Terrorblade, making it very hard for KP to find all the farm that he hopes for. Wraparound was coming in from HYM up top, but Flea is able to find him. Bullies the Shadow Shaman away, back to his half of the map. KP's doing alright. Support back up, making that lane very even in mid. 10 for 2, 9 for 4 between the two of them. I guess that is one of the pluses with the Quelling Blade and the Stout. It's very nice to CS with the Terrorblade. Definitely one of my favourite heroes to hit the creeps with. Very nice and simple attack animation. HYM's back in mid. Blast trying to keep KP back. KP will salve himself all the way back up. Bottom lane, Snake King. Go for a bit of a chase down onto Old Chickens. Take quite a lot of damage in response, so Snake's going to have to back away. He's got the Tranquils and Tangos, so should be able to regen back up, keep himself in. Mid lane, Flea, heading forward. Again, just trying to these illusions don't really do much at this stage of the game. Interesting that he did decide to take the point of reflection now. I mean, at the same time, I guess summoning illusions at this lane of himself is not going to do too much against it. Having the higher points in the reflection is going to be nicer.
Nothing for you.
For 7. Again. We're going to go with a Metamorphosis. That is a lot of damage. Woo, nearly enough. But not quite. He'll survive. Up top HYM finds the grab onto Sand King. Ladies and gentlemen, that's your first blood.
It shall be duly noted.
Can they get more? He saw Flea. He wanted to go with that DD rune. He has got to continue to run. Faith will be there. Orbs forward. Closes the gap. One more touch and Flea's gone. Ehome find a second. And oh, HYM has actually got the grab onto KP. I don't know if they can get this one though. KP should be fine. We'll get back, but 2 kills for Ehome. Make quick movements from top to mid lane.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Bottom lane. 16 for 1 Sand King, 19 for 11 on the Razor. Rio, where's he heading? Going for a bit of the long wraparound to avoid Faith Beyond. Mid lane eyes onto KP. HYM seeing if he can get the angle to move in and close the gap. Not easy. In fact, CTY has to be careful himself. VGJ coming in hard with the smoke movement. CTY in a lot of trouble with the way that Snake King wraps around and behind the tree line, and they've got the control. Very nice smoke movement from VGJ. getting them a very big kill. Taking down CTY, giving space for KP. Put some pressure in onto this tower now. Up top, HYM has his hands onto Rio. And then nothing more than that. No one else to follow up. TP back into the mid lane by CTY. They did scan this out. They know the VGJ Storm are still hanging around. They're going to need more members to keep this area safe for CTY. Flea in the tree line. Trying to move CTY forward. TP coming in as well from the puck. They've got the grab onto KP. Silence to follow up as well. And that's KP blown up. Always was going to be the problem at this stage of the game for the Terrorblade. A lot of magical bursts from Ehome. They get their hands onto him. It's almost impossible for him to escape.
Death tax. It was never yours.
And it's in the kills looking good for Ehome. Farm as well. Slight edge for the Radiant. All lanes. Only just going the way of Ehome. Not a massive lead. And something that they can rectify with is like this. Taking moves in on bottom of the Epi. And they'll punish the Razor. Putting old chicken back in his place. HYM wants to soak up some XP, but he has to be careful. As he comes in range of the Tombstone there, they know that the Shadow Shaman's out and down here. They may be even willing to dive him.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Ready to force that Shaman back. TP's into the top lane. Old Chicken repositioning himself up towards here. Rio not quite level 6. Old Chicken seeing if he can get the chase down, hoping for the passive drop. But he needs to be a bit closer. And with KP there, and a good slight and searing chains. They'll get themselves away, VGJ. Bottom lane staking. Close to the gap with the Burrow Strike. VGJ Storm grab another. Kills at the moment.
Radiant's bottom tower
3 for
is
3,
under attack.
even trading. Still, just the farm being the slight issue for VGJ. Mid lane, CTY's in trouble. He's used the Astral aggressively.
Top tower is under attack.
They won't actually be able to close that gap. Get the Sand King in range, or decide to use a reflection. Even with a reflection, probably would not been enough to close the gap onto that OD.
Dire's top tower
He can
is
get
under
seen by the
attack.
tower.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Oh, they know that staking's here. See White. Getting himself buried in the trees. The illusion metamorphosized push coming through from KP.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are
stop this one,
fortified.
Do the slight change. Shut the Shaman. HYM's gone. Tombstone down. Here's what more. She can whoopee cancel. Bit of a wraparound. I mean, what? Ehome then in a bit of an awkward position. They sort of started to come back from the back, but it was only 2 of them. And with that, they are going to lose CTY. Oh no, now Fabian comes back in. Look for the return because they did lose CTY. They're trying to fight back into VGJ Storm, but still with the Metamorphosis up. There's no chance. Rio very low. Fabian jaunting forward, seeing if he can find the kill, but oh, the Soul Rip heal. He's going to be fine. Rio gets out. Storm getting 3 kills, and Ehome just the 2. Oh, they'll make it. Sorry, it's just the 1. Now it's the 2. They do find the second.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Some big action for him. Climbing himself back up. Faith Bian actually top of the net.
Dire's middle tower is under
very quick Blink Dagger.
Radiant are scanning.
Ten minutes in Blink Dagger on puck.
Silence.
There he is, ready to play. Straight in onto Stanking. That's a solo kill. Faith Bian.
Will you not rise in my presence?
Ready to style on some fools with this Blink.
Dire's middle tower
Flee
is under
here.
attack.
Here I am.
Looking at it.
Stay near.
And he may just have it with the Dream Coil. Faith Bian and his puck, ladies and
May
gentlemen.
you ride on
Easy
never
double
suffers.
kill. 6-0-1. 10-minute Blink. Doing wonders.
Dire's middle tower
Magical
is
man.
under attack.
Mid lane. Quick X onto Snaking. Chance for the Sandstorm and he'll be fine. So he can come through, forcing Ehome to back. And when I have all eyes on Faith, the way that he's playing. 3k lead for Ehome off the back. And this puck is carrying. I'm not surprised. We've seen a few Faith Beyond fans in chat. Man, he's got a bit of a legacy that he's created with that run at TI, and now for ways in here on Ehome, he's looking pretty good. The Tombstone ready to go in onto White. That will be the Ogre then. Going to get this tier 1 tower as well. Where's our puck? He is at the side. They want to try and fight. Jumps in. Oh, he's got the 3-man Dream Coil. Faith Beyond setting up for the burst. They've taken down KP. Epicenter comes out in time there for Snaking, and they will be able to punish them in return, getting both the Shaman and the Razor. That's a support and a Razor. Oh, he tries to go back in Faith. Oh, did. Oh, Faith. Well played comes out from KP for the BM.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Both BM were I was going to say it was good for Ehome. Like, both of the cores, but they did end up losing both of their own cores and support.
Dire's top tower
It
is
looked
under
almost
attack.
perfect, but the fact that the Sand King was able to get out his epicenter changed everything.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And we're seeing on Snaking progression. Interesting. Okay, so he had it great timing on the blink as we saw the back of that fight. I think this is the offlaners came to carry this game. Highest net worth on
Dire's
Ehome.
bottom tower
That's
is
Faith
under
Beyond.
attack.
Highest net worth on VGJ Storm is Snaking. A game at the offlane, as it seems. Faith Beyond versus Snaking. Name a better sort of, well, anime duo is the saying, isn't it? But this is more of an anime rivalry.
Dire's structures are fortified.
We're going to this town. More Faith sees an opportunity. They get it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Middle
Tower as well
has
here,
fallen.
Ehome. Rio. The magic build, of course. Veil.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I wondered if we would have seen something, because we were starting to see Ember Battle Fury get a bit of play. Sort of before, what, the 707. Now with the change to Battle Fury, I sort of wondered if we'd see it more, but not the case. Sand King, looking for the TP out. Oh, he makes it. He makes it. CTY's got his force. And he's back up at the top now. We see all three top on Ehome. 2k lead. Ehome do have it.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Listen to this. Snake. Oh, and out he goes. Looking to chase a little bit. Oh, chip in the mid lane. He's got his herd. Very good this. Any sort of
Radiant's top tower
this game.
is under
Storm's
attack.
lineup. KP the only one you're really worrying about as the game goes on, but KP still leading a lot of time to get big and sorry. I missed the get bottom lane. Get the grab onto the Ember Spirit. Rio's down.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures
Tier 1
are
fortification
fortified.
comes out from VGJ Storm. And they're heading over. Thank you. Why? Last I hold back being actually popped down the Shaman Wars for this one. Didn't know if that was necessarily
Dire's
necessary.
bottom tower has fallen.
Hey ho. Hey. So this
Radiant's
and
middle tower
Faith.
has been denied.
Jaunting and a jump out. Faith Beyond. Nearly having the Veil of Discord. And with their lineup with that with Bale is got a lot of issues. If they can find KP. At the moment, KP's pretty much just been sitting in his jungle. Safest place to be. He's got the Yasha complete. Slowly but surely farming up without any sort of interruption from Ehome.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
See what they can get down bottom. Danking and snaking. Smokes up. Eyes onto Y. Flee. Heading over. They get the jump in. Burrow strike. Ice blast. That'll be the Ogre surely to fall. You'll see Fabian try and react to the two-man Doom Coil. He gets the snap onto the SK. Flea's in trouble as well. There'll actually be a buyback from the Sand King. Flea will escape. Fabian able to phase shift to dodge some of the damage, but it's not going to be enough. He still falls. We can chase for more now. They're riding off the buyback of the Sand King. Snaking will find the stun onto HYM. They're not done yet. VGJ Storm. They've found 3. They're looking for the 4th. Old Chicken desperately trying to run himself away. Snake's got the blink back up. He could dive for this, and he's going to go for it straight in. But this is a buyback. It's going to be a dieback for Snake. Really wanted that kill on Old Chicken. Doesn't get it. And will cost him his life. Will be able to TP out on the side. Fight recap. So, buyback. But yeah, lost it twice. Could have knocked it down. He had a great start. Those sort of financial losses not great to have. I mean, his buyback pretty much. I mean, they didn't really even need it for the Shaman kill. Not worth their funds. TY continues to get bigger and bigger. Courier having a bit of a sleep there on the mid lane as it seems now. It's back out. Pull out Hurricane Pike. Nearly that level 15. And what do we get? Ooh. I've not seen many OBs. 40 movement speed is good, but with the amount of spammable spells your team has, you take the 15% aura, don't you? It depends how greedy it is. Sure, movement speed, I mean 40 movement speed is nice. But that boost on the aura for your whole team. But then again, maybe you can just make the argument the aura is good enough as it is. We'll see what he takes. Man. 7-11. He's not spent. He's saving some of his points. Oh no, there we go. Okay. A little confused down that one. Down bottom. That Sanity's saving that man from everything. Old Chicken is going to be fine, and now they're just going to look to turn. Flea trying to run himself away. Hurricane Pipe forward from CTY close to the gap. They got Hex onto Rio. And VGJ Storm loses it. Yeah, he leveled Orb instead. Yeah, thought so.
A death foretold.
I'm just. Yeah, okay, sorry about. Yeah, okay, and he takes the movement speed. Alright. Makes sense. Like, I guess, yeah, 40, you're already what? It's already a 40% chance. I guess making it 50. 55%, it's like, whatever. It's already good enough. 40 movement speed is always so good. It's always hard to make an argument against it. Gotta go fast indeed. Top. White. The catch. Snaking. Snake. Not getting out of this one. Another kill for CTY. As he is racking up the gold. 3.1k. I mean, I'll be honest, it is looking rough for the Ember. I mean, I know you guys in chat questioned it, and I don't blame you. Ember Spirit is just, I think it's so hard to play in this pack. This hero is, in the past it's been in some fantastic places, but as it is, especially against the heroes that are very popular, favoured over at the moment. So hard to play, and it's not only just to play, but just have any sort of impact with the Ember Spirit. What do you do this game? Who are you killing? I mean, maybe the Shaman, but even that, he's got a force. He's going to turn and hex you. And I mean, yeah, also going on the OG last pick. Very, very, very nice. And I think we saw that as well. With the way that VGJ Storm put KP mid on the Terrorblade, I think that goes to show that they were sort of caught out by that OG final pick.
Dire's middle tower is under
threw
attack.
them massively off guard. We are going to see a big wraparound come from VGJ. Let's see what they can do. They have the F center available. Tombstone's down. He's looking to get it built up. Can he get the jump in? Will Fontaine lock onto the chicken, but he's already forced back. Whole chicken's out of there. Now, moving into the illusions, they do claim the life of the Ogre. Rio jumping in, trying to find HYM. Quick turn with the Hex, but this HYM Shaman is still in trouble. Jackals won't save him. He's down. On the back of it, though, CTY and Old Chicken have come through, and they're starting to clean up big stuff. They may have lost to one Ehome. VGJ Storm, they have to get themselves out of there. Oh, the read from Faith! He was ready for that, but he doesn't have a way to cancel the TP. So Rio will get out. Lee won't be as lucky. So sure, Storm can claim too, but CTY is just cleaning up each and every time. He's level 18, he's got Blink, Hurricane, Pike, well on the way to BKB. They can't kill this OD, they're killing the backlines, they're killing the supports, but they're not killing the cores.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Nay. Know where he is. Graham has the
Radiant's top
force.
tower is under attack.
Won't be able to close that gap. Chicken's out of there, bottom lane. Rio trying for the Ogre, realizes he can't do it underneath the nose of the Razor. CTY is a little deep here. He's out on his own.
Fortunes change.
CTY knows he can't play around without sanking on his own. Too elusive. Burrow strike. Sandstorm, very easy to get away. And here we go. The level 13 on the Sand King. Was looking to actually build the Spirit Vessel, but stuff instead. I mean, there's not really any sort of big
under
regen.
attack.
Bit of health that you're trying to shut down. Oh, that's a lot of TPs. Sky King not going to be able to find the grab. HYM, they know where he is. What? He gets the water. Oh no, bait. Oh, it's a bait. He jumps in, he silences all of them. And oh no, this is not good for VGJ Storm. They've got to run. They've got to get out. But Faith Beyond's there as well as Old Chicken with the wraparound of VGJ Storm. 13k gold lead, 23 minutes in. You're running an Ember Spirit and a Terrorblade. I don't know how you come back into this one if you are VGJ.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Faith
attack.
has been having a beautiful game. 10, 2, and 12 on his 88.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Faith Beyond Puck. I think a lot of this, it is down to the job. The OD final pick, having to, in the minds of VGJ Storm, put the Terrorblade in the mid lane against an OD Shaman. Chances of this working out were always going to be low, and I think VGJ Storm may have realised this from the end of the draft. Didn't actually go for the BK. He's feeling confident. He knows if he could just grab Hex, the game could be. So Hex is out for CTY. There's a lot of intelligence. This sanity eclipse is going to absolutely hurt.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
VGJ.
The rune of invisibility.
How's the Ember looking? It's not great. He's had a tough game, Rio. He's been able to kill supports. That's been about it. That has been about it. Mid lane. Oh. Oh no! Oh no! He whiffed it. Oh, he shouldn't have done that. I mean, you could tell he knew that he wasn't going to get that kill, but he still went for it, and that's the sanity's gone. I mean, it's not that it matters too much. They've not been really relying on the sanity's to win. Still a bit of a painful one when you drop that 160-second cooldown spell. It's nothing. Feels bad. Hey, HYM. That's a freebie. They are able to beat into the supports a little bit of Ehome. Why? They've got to get on top of this zone. If he starts to be allowed to just right click at all in these fights, these heroes are going to get like 4 shots by this OD at this. They've got to get on top of them with the SKA. KP's still farming his socks off. Against all odds, KP is doing his best to keep up with the pace. Jumping from CTY, just a couple of touches onto the Ember. Trying to rack up that in. Another kill for CTY. I think getting bigger and bigger, Stanking. Dropping down a ward. CTY gets his hands on him. Quick blink and a hex. Oh, would do it. Easy kills for this OD. Just manhandling those squishy supports.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And now it's time to push him for more. Onto this tier 3 tower, 27 minutes in, trying to break the high ground. Fabian jumps forward, he's got the silence onto the Ember. That's Ember Spirit in 2017 summed up right there. Just bam and he's gone. Look at this ogre out. He's pretty tanky. Not tanky enough. He will fall. KP will be able to take it down. Fabian jumps in. Oh, with the control. KP is gone as well. This game is surely over. GG is called. Back to the drawing board. I think the draft was, we can all agree, not ideal. The final pick, OD, absolute wonders for CTY. As far as I can remember, that's one of CTY's heroes.